Okay, in this video we'll be looking at solving compound linear inequality in one variable. Now, what makes this part of inequality compound? It is the fact that we have two solutions of our x, two solutions of our x, two solutions of our x, which relatively is arranged in range form. So if after getting my solution, I can try to arrange it back in range form before I now plot on my number line if I was asked to. Now, how do we solve this question? For number one question, we have what? 2 less than x less than or equals to what? 6. How do we solve? Very simple. The way you solve is by separating it, by saying 2 is less than x and what? X is less or equals to what? 6. For number one question, number one is very straightforward. From here, what will be my x? My x will be greater than what? 2. And in this case, my x is still less than or equals to what? 6. Why? Because my x is at the left hand side. So my x is greater than 2 and my x is less than or equals to what? 6. Why did I change this one's direction? Because of the law of what? Inequality. If my x is here, which is the independent variable, I want to switch it to this point, it will change. This will change. It will just change direction. If it was here and I want to switch it here, it will also what? It will also change. So that is what relatively happen and get my x as what? Greater than 2. Okay, that's very simple. Number two question is what? How do I split? The same thing. Minus 3 is less than or equals to what? 7 minus 5x. And what? 7 minus 5x is what? Less than or equals to what? 12. So you take this, put it as one equation, then take this, put it as what? Second equation. Now on solving, what do I have? For like times, this becomes what? Minus 10 less than or equals to what? Minus 5x. And this becomes what? Minus 5x less or equals to what? 5. If you solve it very well. Now from here, what do I have? Divide both by what? 5. For this case, minus 5 I mean. To have it as what? To have it as what? 2 greater than or equals to what? X. Why? Because this would go here twice. This will cancel out. I'm divided by negative. So this answer here will be greater than or equals to, in this case now, x. And for this place, what do I have? Divided by minus 5. This my answer to be what? X to be greater than or equals to what? Minus 1. Why? Because this is x. This is changing because of division by negative. This is what? 1. Finally, my x is what? Less or equals to what? 2. Because I'm switching. And what? X is what? Greater or equals to what? Minus 1. And finally, we have for number 3 question. Minus 4 to be less than or equals to this, and what? This less than what? Minus 1. So I have minus 4 to be less than or equals to what? 2x over 3, and what? 2x over 3 to be less than what? Minus 1. And let's say I'm going to solve it, then this now becomes what? Cross multiply, what do I have? That becomes minus 12 less than or equals to what? 2x. On dividing, okay, this is and 2x less than what? Minus 3. So on dividing, what do I have? Minus 6 to be less than what? Less than or equals to x, and x to be less than what? Minus 3 over 2. Now finally, this now becomes x to be greater than or equals to what? Minus 6. Now note, I didn't divide by negative. Okay, and in this case also, I didn't divide by negative also, so the answers remains the same relatively. I just switched here. So this becomes x less than what? Minus 3 over what? 2. That is the answer.